nothing has gone bad. So we thought what I could achieve in 8 years, I'm sure we'll be able to help you to achieve in 4 to 5 years. So I've been talking to many people, and generally I ask a couple of questions what are your goals? What is your goal in your life? And I bucketed them into top 10 goals. What are the top 10 goals? So if you look at the top 10 goals, let me go back. What are the top 10 goals? The number one goal is I really don't know whether I can quit my job today. Today, I mean, appraisal season is there, whether I'll get my bonus, costs are going up, whether I can be able to secure my future. So what doctor said is on Saturday and whatever, it's Friday, Saturday, what doctor said is, let's have somebody called an hot seat. I don't know. I mean, that's a new terminology I learned from doctor. She said, we will put somebody in a hot seat. And she said, we will help that particular person to find out, what is the exact retirement saving that he or she is required. So we will help that particular person to know. Okay. The next thing is important goal is after COVID. After COVID, this has come in a big way. That is, can I have 6 to 8 months of my savings so that I can run everything? And some of us are still paying all kinds of loans. Even in a credit card, we pay the minimum dues, but we don't pay the entire bill. So paying off the debt is also becoming very, very big. And the other one is in one of the slides, the doctor was mentioning about financial literacy. So you should know what is meant by IRR, what is meant by CAGR. So you should also know whether to buy a real estate, not to buy a real estate, whether to buy an insurance policy, not to buy an insurance policy. Health insurance, should I take it or not take it? Whether should I go for top-up insurance or whether I should not go for it? So doctor said, these are basic things I think you should share with the community. So I thought, let me bring that and then put together and then give it to you. The next thing is something is called net worth. At the end of the day, we all born poor. Whatever. We are not we all. I'm saying whatever is our, birth stage was there. The last stages, you would have accumulated a lot of money. But it's also very important that we do a financial audit. So doctor had one slide called financial audit. What it means is let's say by the age of 30, when you are in 30 years, at least your 1 year of CTC. Let's say my CTC is 15 lakhs. So I should have that 15 lakhs as net worth. What is net worth? Very, very simple. Put down all your assets minus all your liabilities. Assets meaning real assets home, car, gold, everything you put together. Liabilities is what? Car loan, home loan, educational loan and all that. So the difference is called net worth. By the age of 40, I would say you should have at least 5 to 6 times. By the age of 50, at least you should have about 7 to 8 times. By the age of 60, you should have at least 15 times of the net worth, the last drawn salary. Then what will happen is you can go for a comfortable requirement. But there are some people, for example, take the case of Virat Kohli. Okay, he says that I'm going to retire not from all formats of cricket, but he said I'm going to retire from international T20. So what it means is that you build a net worth as early as possible, then you have time to do whatever you want in life. You can go for vacation every other year. So that also we'll be covering it in Friday, Saturday, or whatever, when doctor talks about it. And everybody wants to have a dream home. Is that possible? Answer is absolutely possible. And you can get the home for free. Let me use the word again. You can get your dream home for free. How is that possible? All it is possible there's a magic word called SIP. If you use that magic word of SIP and then you know where to invest, how to invest, you can get your home for free. Then the next thing is, we all studied in some college, schools and all that stuff. But when it comes to children's education, we think that we have to send it to the best of the colleges. For example, SRM. Let's go for a year SRM Katangalattur in very much in Chennai. When I studied engineering, it should be around 3 lakhs, 2 lakhs and all that stuff. The same engineering for 4 years in SRM Katangalattur in this year, 2024-25, is 20 lakhs for 4 years. I'm only talking about college fees. Similarly, if you want to send your kid for abroad, let's say US or somewhere, minimum 40 to 50 lakhs is required today. So that means education is a big, big goal. I think we can help you out, how you can try to do it. And health insurance costs are going up the roof. If you get admitted to, let's say a hospital for ICU and all, minimum, that too, if you go for the top three hospitals in Chennai, please note, minimum 50,000 rupees is required because that kind of facility cost is very, very high. Not only that, people I see people coming for filing tax returns with 30 lakhs, 40 lakhs and 50 lakhs. but they find it very difficult to pay the taxes. And on top of it, I'll come and say that pay another 50,000 because you are getting fixed deposit interest. Because you got fixed deposit interest, pay now 50,000. They'll curse me. But I'll say that if you don't pay the 50,000, the Infosys is having all the track of where all you invested. They'll send you a note. I mean, they'll send a notice to you. So putting the money in fixed deposit is not tax efficient. So tax planning is very, very important. Not only that, you should have a big plan. So all these things we are going to do it. These are the top 10 goals. What we are going to do is we thought we'll also put together a template. When I say a template, is the template will talk about the various kinds of goals. After talking to so many people, there are about 21 different goals, financial goals. So which can be categorized as into 3 different buckets. The 3 different buckets are needs, wants, and dreams. So in one of the slides, doctor said, once you have the wealth, you can even go behind your dreams. So needs is what is very, very simple. Roti, kapda, makan, and all that stuff you can say. That's what is very, very important. Okay, that we'll do it as a need. What is the want? Today, iPhone is becoming a want for many of the people. Today, they say that, if you could talk to a young kid of 24 or 25, they say a Yamaha bike of 2.5 lakhs is a want. They say that I want to drive that particular bike. Similarly, dreams. When I say dreams, there is no limit to it, and there are things there. So what I try to say is let's look at let's restart. Whether your age is 35, 40, 50, 60, definitely I would say that you should definitely list down your goals by short term, medium term, and long term. You should look at all your goals. And you start with this and then come to the class on Friday and Saturday. We will tell you whether it's possible or not possible by putting you in one of you. Not all of you, it's not possible. Doctor said she will give me only 30 minutes. She said, I will not give anything more than 30 minutes. So in 30 minutes, we'll show you magic, whether it is possible or not possible on Friday or Saturday. Now, irrespective of where you are, no matter where you are, whether you are in a financial crisis, whether you don't know anything about XIRR, CAGR, budgeting, goals, nothing like that, wherever you are, or you have a lot of debt. Let's assume that you have a car loan, home loan, educational loan, everything you have, no goals at all. Let's assume that I don't have any goals. I don't know, I'm 60. I don't know what to do. Help me out. Don't worry. You please just continue the journey with us. We will help you with how to better your lives. So whatever you saw in the previous slide, that 89% and 11%, what we are trying to say is 89% of the people are in financial struggle, financial survival, and financial stability. That's where they are. That's where the 89% of the population. And I'm sure that if you are an action taker, you can definitely move into that 11% category and you can make your money work for you. It's absolutely possible. So a lot of people ask me, what is this financial independence? The last one is called financial independence. What is this financial independence? Very, very simple. Your money works for you. You don't go to a job for 9 to 5. What happens is your passive income, all your passive income, whether it is rent or whether it is interest income or whether it is dividend income or somebody is working, you create a business and you do a 4-hour work week. You sit back and relax. Somebody goes to the office for you. Somebody does all the jobs and you put a machinery. That machinery gives money to you every month on month. So or you write a book. Let's assume that you write a book and that book sells you make 5,000 rupees a month. So all these things are called as passive income. That passive income takes care of all your expenses. And there's another magic word called SWP. It's called systematic withdrawal plan. So that is a magic word. Through SWP, what happens is you get all your requirements month on month. Okay, so you don't have to do it and you get a peace of mind. I can go to temple or I can go for a vacation. I can relax on the beach. I can go and see the sunshine or I can see how the butterfly flies, everything. I can go to the park in the morning and I can go to the work at 10:30 or 11 o'clock in the morning, not at 9 o'clock. So all these things are perfectly possible if you achieve that financial peaceful. So there are I would say about 8 different factors to consider. See, wherever you are, you should know what is your current financial situation, where you are today. That's absolutely. And another thing is income potential. We talk about primary source of income. We talk about secondary source of income, how to increase it. What is your passion? Can you convert your passion into money? So is that possible? Answer is absolutely possible. how to handle healthcare costs. Should I go only for policy or can I create a bucket for it? Maybe 10 lakhs. I will keep 10 lakhs for that and then can I do it? Okay. So all these things are our market condition. Today, market is very high. We are saying like, Sensex has crossed 80,000. Nifty is going to touch 25,000. Can I invest now? What will happen? Will it fall down? Yeah, that is also we should look into it. And like, expenses are going month on month. I am changing my mobile phone every 2 years. Like, iPhone 15 is going to come in September and I'm going to buy that. So expenses are going. Is that possible? What are my investment returns? Am I making below like fixed deposits? Am I making below my inflation? There's something called inflation. Is it going to take away? And what are my life goals? There's only one life to live. I mean, I don't want to leave all the money, like make all the money and then give it in the bank. But better I enjoy myself. At the same time, the risk of living long. See, today, like we are talking about 80 years and 85 years. People are going to live for a very, very long time. So if you're going to live for a long time and if you run out of money, what happens? Not only that, I cannot live only based on my daughters and sons. Like doctor gave a very beautiful example about tiger, right? So what is very important is I don't want to, because at the end of the day, I want to be active. I want to be energetic. That's why I said that internal factor called time, money, and energy. I need to find that energy, internal inspiration. So all these things I should try to do it and always be helpful to the family members. See, when they need some help, you should be there for them. So these are the factors to consider. And I think like, doctor is coming up with a 2-day program. And I think whether whatever, wherever, so about 35 years, where you want to like, prepare and plan for your retirement is absolutely fine. And if you're around 40, 45, where your boss is, you're not able to handle the boss and you don't know, like, you don't want to go to work. You want to retire yesterday, actually. You wanted to retire yesterday. Yes, we will be able to help you. At the same time, whether you're 50 or 60 or whatever, 55 and 60, whether you want to have a holistic well-being, I think doctor will share very, very beautiful nuggets with you. I think with this, I'm giving it back to doctor again. Doctor, you can take it over. I think you can
Thank you
reclaim that.
very much, Mr. Senthil. I'll just take over the host again.